everyone, this is Tyler with Legendary Vegan Art, and today I'm opening my ArtSnacks box for July. I'm going to see what random art supplies and piece of candy they give me, and see what we can do with it with this week's, or this month's, ArtSnacks challenge. So, we've got our card right here, and let's set that off to the side. Looks like we got another sticker. Take this out. Oh, it's our candy. Looks like a lone Swedish fish. Not my favorite. And again, I usually toss the candy because, I don't know, I don't really eat junk food like that much. So it looks like the first thing we have is an acrylic paint marker. It's from a brand called Iron Lac. It's got a 7mm chisel tip. Mine seems to be a sort of lime green. Does this have a name on it? I don't think so. Don't know if other people got different colors. But it's got a chisel tip, as you can see. I haven't loaded the paint yet. You have to pump the chisel tip a few times to get the paint running. I'll do that when I get drawing. Next we have a mechanical pencil. It's an Aristo DK2 0.5mm lead. Let's see. Oh my, look at that. I was going to say that before you extend the tip, it looks like a clutch pencil that holds a large pencil lead. But until you click this tip, the mechanical pencil tip is recessed, so you don't bend the tip, I guess. That's pretty neat. And it just looks like you click the tip lightly a little more to extend the lead, and click it deeply to recess the pencil tip. That's very cool. Wonder how this eraser works. Don't know how easily I can take that out. Oh, here it comes. Alright. This part spins, but doesn't go anywhere. Oh, I don't know how useful this eraser is going to be if I can't extend it or remove it. It's a tiny, tiny little nubbin of an eraser. Cool, though. And next we have a Shinhan Art brand Touch Twin Brush Tip Marker. This one seems to be Frost Blue, Blue 182. And as the name says, they have two tips. That's what the twin comes from. It's a brush tip and a wide chisel tip. Very cool. These are like a sort of off-brand Copic marker, but I've heard a lot of people say they're really good. I was at a convention recently, and Cheap Joe's art stand had a whole bunch of these, and they look really nice. I'd like to look into them a little more in the future. And last we have a Cretacolor brand Merino watercolor pencil. It seems to be white. Don't know if anyone else got a different color. And yeah, it's a watercolor pencil. Permanent white. So, next thing to do is gather my thoughts, gather my drawing surfaces, and try and draw something with just these. So I'll be back when I've figured something out and gathered my materials. Well, that's just about it for my ArtSnacks challenge for July. I drew the Rebel from Nuclear Throne. The blue from the Touch marker wasn't quite the same blue I had in mind, but it worked out okay. It's a little hard differentiating the backpack from the scarf, so I added some cross-hatching here. I tried to do a lot of that for shading, because I only had the pencil as my real dark color. And this acrylic paint marker was pretty cool. It's just hard to get a very small application of paint on. I managed it this time, but it would be much better suited for much larger scale artwork just because I'm drawing very small and the tip is very large. The only slight letdown was the permanent white merino colored pencil. I wanted to put down a little bit of an opaque white, but I don't think it's really what this is for. It didn't really work for my purposes. It sort of smudged the lead around, and that's okay if I knew that was what it did ahead of time, but I didn't. Anyway, it was a pretty good exercise. I had fun doing it. I hope you had fun watching. And this has been the July ArtSnacks Challenge, and I'll be back next month with another one. Until then, keep it vegan. Bye, guys.